Okay. So we reach to the rupa sangaha. Yeah. So step by step, this is the sixth chapter. Yeah. So rupa sangaha, compendium of matter. So before we start the rupa sangaha, and prepare something to review a little bit because without the previous without the knowledge you have learned in the previous chapter, it's not easy to understand. It's not easy to continue. Yeah, so that's why better I don't give a lot of time to for the review of what we have learned, and just and give you only guideline how to review. Yeah, how to review. So in the first chapter, yeah, you learn about the citta, consciousness. In the second chapter, Chittasika. So when you review that citta and Chittasika, sometimes if you have a time, if you uh, sitting on the sofa, and also you can review how many kinds of citta, yeah, consciousness. Okay, the first is re-rooted consciousness, 8. So after reviewing the citta 89 consciousness, and for example, it's a lower mula, yeah, re-rooted consciousness. How many Chittasika are accompanied by the re-rooted consciousness? Okay. It says 7 universal. It's a Vitaka, Vichara, Dimokha, Viriya, Piti, Chanda, and Moha, Aidika, Anuttaba, Uddhacca. It's a Loba, Deti, Mana. And no dosa, yeah, dosa, Chatuka, and Tina Meta, stiffness and torpor, and no Vichikeja. No the rest, 25. So like that. So you can review in this way. Yeah. So dosa mula too. Yeah. So without looking at the the paper comment, yeah. So you you need to review with your mind, yeah, with your mind, not learning by heart, just reviewing, thinking about that. If you think again and again, so in this way you remember, yeah. So if you have all these knowledge or all this information in your heart, in your mind, then it will be easy, very easy easy to understand. If not, it might be difficult. Yeah, so that's why. Better you can look. You can look. uh, but it's better. Yeah, it's better without looking at anything. Just close your eyes and thinking about it. Dosa mula. Okay. 7 universal. Vitaka, Vichara, Dimokha, Viriya. So what about PT? No. No PT and Chanda, Moha, Airika, Anuttaba, Uddhacca, and no Loba, no Loba, Deity, Mana, no. And 4 dosa. So dosa, ahirika, nutaba, uddhacca. So even these 4, generally, the dosa mula accompanied by the 4 dosa chiduka, yeah. But dosa is always accompanied by the dosa mula. But asa, mecharia, gogoja, yeah, these 3 are um, not this not together. Yeah, not together. If um, it depends on the situation. Yeah, depends on the situation. So if you feel the jealous of other people, yeah, others property, so then it might be dosa and asa. Yeah. So if you have the mecharia, yeah, mecharia, but what is that in English word? malice, yeah, malice. We translate, yeah, stinginess or malice, yeah. I think so. Yeah. Sometimes English words. So dosa, asa, Macharia, and Kogocha. So in this way, you need to review, yeah, and Jeta and Chitasika. So other kinds of Jeta and Chitasika too, and you can review in this way. So again, this is first chapter and second chapter, and third chapter, third third chapter from here, yeah. So if you review any kind of the Jeta, yeah. So if you take out the Jeta, so you have to what you have to understand is Chitasika is always together, right? Respective Chitasika, mental factor, mental concomitants, yeah, are together. So let us say the Jeta. So if you take one consciousness, so then you can review with the Vedana. So what kind of Vedana, yeah, that consciousness possess, yeah. So what kind of Vedana, and also again, what kind of roots that consciousness has, and what kind of function, what kind of um, so if you take one consciousness, oh, this Jada arises through the Chaku eye door or ear door or etc. So you can review in this way. And Aramana too. So this data, how many objects can take it, this data or something like that. And also the what kind of base that data has. So in this way too, all the data and data seeker, and you can review in this way. So this is the third chapter. And the fourth chapter is a process, thought process, cognitive thought process. So this one is not like in the previous chapter. What you need to review is the if I look at the flower, so what kind of thought process may be. For example, if I really want to get something that flowers, so then how my thought process will be. Yeah. So Adita Bowenga, Bowenga Chalana, Bungubechira, and in the Jawana might be the Griruda, one of the Griruda consciousness, Jawana, and Dadaramana. So if I when I look at something, then I get angry. Then what kind of how my thought process will be. So in this way too, you can review it. And for the Apana, Javana, Manodwara as a mindful thought process. So then if I practice the Samatha meditation, so how? So for example, if I have very deep concentration and I'm practicing the Samatha meditation very deeply, so let us say you have a very deep concentration. What kind of thought process will be in my mind? Yeah. So then you can review like Parikama, Upachara, Anuloma, Kotarabu. And from the Parikama and Kotarabu, there will be the Upachara Samadhi Javana. Yeah. Upachara Samadhi Javana. This is in the um, not yet transcend to the other lineage. Yeah. So you are still in the karma sense-sphere lineage. And after the Gudrabu, so if you reach the jhana, so then you transcend from the sense-sphere lineage to the Mahagada sublime lineage. So even though you don't reach to the Sotapaddi Magga, but you can review. Let us say, I reached the Sotapaddi Magga last week, yesterday. So how the thought process will be? Yeah, the same. Yeah, the same. Parikama, preliminary walk, and Upachara, the neighborhood or assets. Yeah, and Anuloma conformity and Kotarabu, the change of lineage. So until Kotarabu, then you are in the karma lineage. After the Kotarabu, you reach to the Sotapaddi Magga and it transcends from the karma lineage to the Ariya, yeah, Ariya supramundane lineage. So in this way, you can review. Okay, so next is Pugala and Jada. So this information can be found not only in the fourth chapter, but also in the fifth chapter. Yeah, fifth chapter, Pugala, how many Pugala? 12. Yeah, and Pugala, for the Buddhojana, how many consciousness uh, arise in the Putojana, ordinary persons, ordinary individuals' mind, how many consciousness may arise. So in this way, you can review. Yeah. So if you become a Sotapaddi Magga, so Sotapaddi Pala individual, how many kinds of Jaitas may arise? So in this way, you can review that. And next is the Bhumi, yeah, Bhumi realms or planes and Jada. So for example, in the human world, how many consciousness arises in the human world? Yeah, and how many consciousness may arise in the Brahma world? So in this way, you can review that. And next one is a Gamma and Jada. So what is the Gamma? So how many kinds of Gamma? Yeah, Kama Vachara Kama, Rupa Vachara Kama, Arupa Vachara Kama. So you can review what kind of consciousness are called the Kama Vachara Kama. And in addition to that, if I die with the Kama Vachara, yeah, sense sphere, wholesome consciousness, where I may be reborn. Yeah, if I die with one of the Rupa Vajra, five material sphere, wholesome consciousness, in which realm I may be reborn. So in this way, if you review in this way, so then you may have all the knowledge previous, what we have learned in the previous chapter. So the more you have all the informations, all the message in mind, the more you will understand. So that's why I prepared this one. Yeah. Okay. So shall we continue? Actually, if we have a time, it's better together. We can review together. Sometimes it's a very enjoyable. Some student in my Burmese class, we made it together. Yeah. So then in this way, uh, uh, it's very helpful. Yeah, together with me. Sometimes they make a joke. You know everything. You can remember all the informations, but without you, we review together. I lead the group, then they can follow. They can follow, but we cannot do it alone. In the class, yeah, they always make uh, after that ladies told me like that, together with you, okay, everything's all right, Band-Aid together with you. Only together with you. Okay, so anyway, so I think you're yeah, okay.
Yeah, but the thing is that to be honest, it takes a lot of time to really know everything by heart, and I'm doubting
Mm,
if that's the best investment of my time, whether it is, it's in the end, it's about understanding, right? And it's not about, and I do understand what you are saying. Two things you have said before
mhm,
is one, that if you are repeating this, your mind is occupied with good things instead of the akusala things. That's, I understand, and I
mm,
totally see that. And the other one is that I will understand you better in your teaching because of my active memory at that time. But
mm,
otherwise, I have some doubt whether really memorizing it by heart is the best investment, or is
mm.
that too
Yeah.
that?
Okay. But I can give you some tips to remember all these. Yeah. This is thinking without looking at anything. Thinking deeply, like a meditation. Sit calmly, what is the universal, seven universal, Pasa, Vedana, Sanya, something like that. So then, after Pasa, what is that? You can look at that. And Vedana, Pasa, Vedana. Okay, after Vedana, what is that? Tanya, Sanya, Jidana. Yeah. So, so in this way, you can remember. No, I cannot remember. Don't be upset. Yeah. So if you don't know, then look at and again continue. Pasa Vedana Sanya. What is that? What is that? Look at and again, again. So in this way, you can remember.
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
you
but that's
you can
so
try that.
long. Yeah, of course, it depends because the universals, okay, but then
Uh-huh.
all the processes, I know it, but really by heart in the Pali words,
Yeah, yeah.
with all the objects related, that is kind of intensive. But anyway,
Okay,
just
okay. I understand. I understand. But if you try in this way, you know, the sometimes mindfulness concentration is very important. Yeah, concentration. Sometimes when we look a book without concentration, even though after finish one pages, I cannot remember. So then I review why I don't remember. So then, I I read this page without concentration. Okay, Kusalasami. Yeah, try it again. Try it again. Focus on that and be together with the concentration. So then I carefully read with the calmness. Yeah, not in the Visuddhimagga too. Sometimes if we force our effort a lot, then we cannot remember. So we have to make a balance effort, yeah, effort and concentration, and sati mindfulness is the leader, must be the leader. So then sometimes, yeah, I say sometimes, not always. If I can and focus fully after finish one page, I can remember all these. I can remember all these, and also I get something, some peace. So, and even some the Patana books are very uh, difficult to understand. But sometimes we recite Patana chanting. Sometimes I don't get anything from this recitation. But sometimes when I recite carefully, so then I can understand what is said and what I have read today. Yeah. So that's why with the concentration, so don't be upset. Try what I tell you. Yeah. So just relaxing. It's like a meditation. Yeah. How many chetas? So you need to be happy in it. Yeah. The first stage, you have to enjoy your moment. How many chetas? Oh, 89. So how many groups we can do that? Yeah. Karma, Mahagada, Karma 54. Yeah, 54. And Mahagada 27. And 8 Lokottara. So how many groups I can make in the gamma sense sphere consciousness 54? We can do that 12, 18, 24. So, and again, how many kinds of group I can make in the unwholesome akusala consciousness? 3. Griruda consciousness, Loba Mula 8, and 2. Dosa Mula, Hitraruda consciousness, and 2. Moha Mula, delusion rooted consciousness. So again, how many groups I can make in the Loba Mula, greed rooted consciousness? Or I can do 2. Somanasa, yeah, and Ubeka. So in this way, you can analyze and you can remember everything. Yeah. Okay, that's my suggestion. Yeah, and Mahagada too. Yeah, you can do in this way. Okay, so let's continue to the 6th chapter, Rupa Sangaha. Again, I want to tell you something. Sometimes one thing comes into my mind. Why we are learning this? It's a very difficult, sometimes a complicated. So, from my point of view, there might be 2 reasons. Yeah. So I will tell you why these thoughts come into my mind. Some people learn the Abhidhamma or Buddhist philosophy or Buddhist teaching. So they want to know, they are curious or they want to know what the Buddha said and what is the Buddhist philosophy. And some people, they approach to in this way. So another kind is we want to understand, yeah, if we want to understand the nature of mind and matter, yeah, so we need to learn the Abhidhamma. So what is the benefit we can expect from learning the Abhidhamma? So in Buddhism, in Buddhism, the sole purpose is to know the Ariya Satya, yeah, Four Noble Truth. So what does it mean understanding of the Four Noble Truth means to understand mind and matter, yeah, to understand the nature of mind and matter. So whose mind and matter? Actually, we don't need to understand others' mind and matter to understand to realize the nature of our mind and matter. So briefly to say the 5 aggregates, yeah, Rupa Kanda. So out of the 5 aggregates, the first one is a Rupa. Yeah, the first one is a Rupa. Rupa matter aggregates. Yeah, aggregates of matter. So the other 4, Vedana, Sanya, Sankhara, and Vijnana, is mental. So only 2, mind and matter. So if we really understand the nature of the mind and matter, so you are called the noble person, yeah, noble person. So the Buddha will encourage, will praise you, yeah, learning the Abhidhamma or understanding the nature of mind and matter. So I think the solo purpose must be the second one. Yeah, second one. So if you learn the Abhidhamma, you will understand the nature of the mind and matter, and how to say that, uh, as a as a support, it will helpful, yeah. But actually, without learning in this way, we're not will not take you to the area stage. Will not take you to area stage without practicing. Yeah, without practicing. So after learning the Abhidhamma, plus we have to add it in it real practicing. So if you practice what is said in the Abhidhamma, and especially if you practice the vipassana meditation, then this kind of knowledge will help you to understand more about the nature of mind and matter. Yeah. So that is why we should learn the Abhidhamma. Yeah. So Pamokha, yeah, Pamokha Chu Siaro, yeah, Dorananda Mala, yeah. He also said like that. Learning the Abhidhamma is very helpful when you practice the Vipassana meditation. So one thing we should not forget is in this class you may not understand the fully, yeah, not everything. So even me, I cannot understand all, but it's just a basic, yeah. So, but if you have this kind of basic knowledge about the rupa, mind and matter, not only rupa, yeah, mind and matter, then when you practice, so then you will understand more, yeah. Okay, so let's continue the definition or the meaning of the rupa. Yeah, rupa. It is translated as a matter or the rupa. It is. This is not why I sometimes I it, we cannot translate. Rupa is one of the ultimate reality, but rupa is not the ultimate. How to say? We cannot translate it as a ultimate reality. Yeah. So rupa means matter or material phenomena. It is one of the ultimate reality. Yeah, I have to change this one. I don't know why I put here. And I think you don't forget there are four kinds of ultimate reality. Yeah, Jeta consciousness, Cetasika mental concomitants. Yeah, and rupa. Yeah, rupa matter or material properties, and nibbana. Yeah, nibbana. So four kinds of ultimate reality. Rupa is one of them. Okay, so rupa means matter, and rupa or matter which comes to be deformed. So why is it called rupa? Yeah, so because comes to be deformed or changed because of the adverse conditions such as heat, cold, hunger, thirst, being hit by something, attack with a weapon, bites of insect, etc. So that is the Pali words. So what does the rupa means? Rupa is being deformed or being changed. Yeah, being changed. That is a one information. And okay, and rupa matters are called pramata. Yeah, and should write there's included in the pramata. Yeah, pramata or ultimate reality because they never leave their respective characteristics, i.e., for example, Batawi Dhatu, earth element, is always accompanied by its characteristic of hardness or softness. Okay. So the first, yeah. So rupa means the matter or material properties. So why is it called rupa? It's a being deformed. Being deformed, so any matters you can look at. This one is not permanent, always changing. yeah, always changing. So that's why we call the rupa, yeah, rupa. So then you may ask, the mentality, yeah, mind, consciousness also, so always changing. So why? Yeah, why? So the difference is rupa cannot take the object. Rupa cannot take the object, but consciousness can take the object. And also, for example, Griruda consciousness. Today this is a very difficult to say, yeah, but I will try my best. So one of the Griruda consciousness. So this one, let us say this is a Griruda consciousness. This consciousness will never change to any kind of today this one is called the Griruda consciousness, and tomorrow this will change to the Heteroruta consciousness. No, not like that. Yeah. So the material properties is changing, it's deformed. Yeah. So today looks very beautiful. Maybe after being hit by something, yeah. So then that beautiful matter deform comes to deform or change. So rupa, the nature of the rupa is like that. Okay, so that is a different, and there's not a kind of deform in the deformation in the mind, but the rupa is not like that. And again here, Brahmata, what is a Brahmata means? Brahmata is the ultimate reality. Uh, ultimate reality. Sometimes it is defined as they never uh, they never change. Yeah, they never change. So no loba mula will be always loba mula, dosa mula always loba dosa mula, and mental concomitant cetasika also. Loba always will never change to the uh, other kinds of mental concomitants, and so but rupa, that is not a problem. But rupa always changing. But ultimate reality itself never change. So here, um, even though change, for example, a pen, which when we broke it with a piece of things. Today we call the pen, but after we press with the forcefully, then it changes. It's a piece of it's some piece by piece. So we cannot call the pen. But even though a pen or a piece, they have they never leave their respective characteristics. A pen constitute, yeah, constituted with the Batawi Dhatu there, yeah, earth element is a hardness or softness, and also later we will learn more about that. Here, the Batawi Dhatu cannot exist alone. It's together with other matters like fire elements, yeah, fire elements, water elements. So this kind of each matters, they have their respective characteristic. They never leave their characteristic. So that's why rupas are included in the list of the Brahmata, ultimate reality. So I hope you understand that, it's not very easy one, yeah. Okay, maybe later we continue talk about that. Yeah. And before we start going to the enumeration of the matters, this is overview of the 28 matters. Yeah, 22-fold matter in brief. So the first is the Mahabhuta. Yeah, Mahabhuta. And so I will explain more detail about it later. Yeah, this is just an overview. Yeah, overview. And we call it the four great essentials or primary material elements. There are four. And next one is the Upada Rupa, dependent matter or material phenomena. And it's a depend, yeah, depend on the four great essentials. Yeah, depends on four great essentials. Sometimes I need, and sometimes I write what's coming into my mind, but later I don't like. But some books, some teacher, they say that I don't like that not derive from the great essentials. This depend. It arises depending on the great essentials. Yeah. So that's why we call the dependent matter. Okay. So there are two-fold matter in brief. So let's continue. And again here, before we start, let me tell you the fivefold sessions of Rupa Sangaha. So in this chapter, in this Rupa Sangaha chapter, there will be 5 sections. Yeah, 5 sections plus Nibbana. Yeah, you have to learn. So the first one, Rupa, how many kinds of matters. Yeah, and the second, Rupa Vibhaga, classification. And we made a group. This one also we can say the group, but classify or analyze, analyzing also not perfect translation. Sometimes it's very difficult to say about that. Yeah, and for example, there are 28. Yeah, 28. So out of the 28, this kind of matters has this name, and the rest are called that name or something like that. Yeah. So you will have to learn about it later. Classification. And next is the rupa samudhana, origination. Yeah, origination. So here we have to learn the which matters, yeah, arises, which matters are produced uh, from which causes, yeah, from which conditions. There are 4 kinds of causes, yeah, which produce the matter. So you will have to learn in this chapter origination, rupa, samudhana. And next one is rupa kalapa. Yeah, here rupa matter, kalapa group or organization. So here I think I should tell you later. Yeah, I should tell you later. Yeah. So we have to make a group. Yeah, group. Kalapa. That is it about the Pali words. In Burmese, Kalapa we pronounce club. Yeah, club. Club is an organization or club. Yeah, the same. Yeah. So some Pali words and Burmese words. Yeah, and English words also club. Yeah, Kalapa. Kalapa, Pali, Burmese also club, and English club. Okay, so this one also very interesting. Yeah, we have to make a group. Yeah, some here before we learn detail, and every matters are not able to arise alone. they always arise together with other coexistent or consonant other matters. Yeah, they always arise together. And the last one is a rupa pavatikama. So modes of occurrence. So modes of occurrence, what you have to learn in that session is the from the Padisandhi, from the rebirth, at the time of the rebirth linking, how the matters started arising, and how many kinds of matters arise at the time. Hey, hello. This is a wisdom man. Yeah. So this is a modes of occurrence, and how this which kind of matters will terminate it in this life or something like that. Yeah. So start from the Patisandhi rebirth linking, our matters in the body, and progressing some matters dissolute or dissolute and disappear, and some new matters arise, arising and disappear, arising, disappear. So it's a modes of occurrence, and plus nibbana. But not so much information about the nibbana. I don't know why the Acharya Anuruddha put here. Yeah. So, but what I can, what I think is, he wants to complete. It's a four ultimate reality here. Yeah, four ultimate reality here: Jeta, Cetasika, Rupa, and Nibbana. So the seventh chapter is the how to say, not, I don't know how to say. It is like Samojaya. Yeah, Samojaya. It is introduction of the important groups of the mental, especially mental, but there are still meta too. So it's a grouping like Indriya, Bodhipakya. So some grouping in other ways, but not how to say, not like Chitta and Chittasika. So seventh chapter, eighth chapter, also not only about the four ultimate reality. So I think after finish this, then we have finished about the four ultimate reality. Okay, this is the overview of the fivefold sessions in this chapter. And next is the 11 general classes of matter. I drink, maybe because of I drink ginger. I made a lot of ginger. Yeah, a lot of sweat. Even it's a winter. Okay. So 11 general classes of matter. So don't be rushed. Yeah, take it easy. Take it easy. Okay. So there are 28 matter, 28 rupas. So we can make 11 general classes. Yeah. So the first one, Buddha. Also, what is Buddha? Later. Yeah, later. I'm going to tell you later. So don't worry. So Buddha is a great essentials. There are four kinds of matters. And next is the pasada, sensitive phenomena. There are 5. And Visaya or Gochara, objective phenomena, 7. And Bhava, sexual phenomena, 2. Haraya, heart phenomena, 1. Jivita, life phenomena, 1. And Ahara, nutritional phenomena, 1. And next, Pracheda, limiting phenomena. So commented may tell you, oh, there are a lot of Pali words. Yeah. Okay. I think I have already told you that when I teach the Burmese people, yeah, and as long as they don't memorize, I don't continue. I don't continue. I tell you, I explain. In this way, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time, but very good for them. So without giving a lot of time, they can memorize. For example, what is that? Buddha, Buddha. You got that? Buddha. What is that? Buddha. Okay. So next one. Now, what is next? Pasada. What is the first one? Buddha. Second, Pasada. And tell me again. Buddha, Pasada. You got it? You understand that? For example, okay, I got it. Close your eyes. Tell me. Buddha, Pasada. So without looking at the screen, tell me. Buddha, Pasada. So then, what is that? Visaya or Gochara. What is first? Buddha. Second, Pasada, Gochara, Vijaya. Okay? Close your eyes. For example, I do that. So in this way, it takes a lot of time, but it is very helpful for them. Yeah, without learning by heart, but they can memorize. Yeah. So, for example, even for the this page, it may take 1 hour just for the saying. Sometimes I after finish 1, 2, 3, 4, I am explaining the detail. Yeah, I'm telling them the detailed explanation. So in this way too, they have a time to memorize. So in this way, you can do that. The first one you look at here. Oh, the first one is Buddha, and close your eyes, Buddha. And what is next? If you don't know, look at the Pasada, and again close your eyes, Buddha, Pasada. So what is thought? And thought is Visaya or Gojara. Visaya or Gojara. And close your eyes. Buddha, Pasada, Visaya, Gojara. So in this way, now it won't take long. You can do that. So what I can see is, close to close our eyes. This is very important. Sometimes we always want to see the screen or pages. So in this way, we cannot memorize. Okay, so if you want to use this technique, you can do that, yeah, at all. Not like children, Buddha, Pasada, you don't need it. Okay, so Pracheda, limiting phenomena, and Vinyadi, communicating phenomena, and Vikara, mutable phenomena. There's a detailed explanation. It will come later. And the last one, Lakkhana, characteristics of matter. So this is the 11 general classes of matter. Okay, so this is the 28 kinds of matter. Rupa, some of these are enumeration. So here too, a lot of Pali words, yeah? A lot of Pali words. Okay, so the first stage, what you have to do is to make yourself familiar with the Pali words, yeah? Pali words. Okay, so the first Pali words is Nibbana, yeah? Nibbana, Rupa, this is the opposite. This group is opposite. Nibbana. So means a negative. Yeah. Nibbana. What is Nibbana? And later, yeah, I will tell you only in Pali words. Yeah. Nibbana, Nibbana Rupa, they are all together 18. And Anibbana Rupa, altogether 10. And in other names or other terms for the Nibbana is a Sabhava. Yeah, Sabhava, Rupa, the same. So why there are it has a lot of name. Yeah, and what I always tell the students like this is this the Abhidhammattha Sangaha. Yeah, this book is just introduction of the Abhidhamma teachings, just introduction. So in this very small book, oh, and so this is a very brief, yeah, very small book. It's just an introduction, yeah, just an introduction. So if you read furthermore, yeah, beyond this treatise, small treatise, small books, and you may find this kind of terms, Abhidhamma terms. So this is just an introduction. If you read the furthermore, yeah, or other Abhidhamma books, then if you find this kind of Abhidhamma terms, so then if you don't know that, then you will not understand. So some books may say the samasana rupa. What are samasana rupa? This is samasana rupa and nibbana rupa the same. And so rupa and nibbana rupa the same. Yeah. So nibbana rupa, salakana rupa, and nibbana rupa the same. But mostly you will find the nibbana rupa. Yeah, even in the other Abhidhamma books too. Okay, so that's why here just introduction of the Abhidhamma. Yeah. If you ask me, it is very important. No, not very important to know. If you don't learn the Abhidhamma in other books, yeah. But if you know it, that is good. If you continue learning the Abhidhamma. Okay, so Sabhava definition and the meaning of that I will tell you later. Salakana, Nibbana, Rupa. Yeah. Samasana, Rupa. Here, just put it up. Yeah. Sabhava and Asabhava. That is a negative. Yeah. Alakana, Anibbana, Arupa, Asamasana. Okay. So, what are the 18 Nibbana Rupas? This is a general term. So general classes, yeah, what we have already finished here, yeah. And Buddha, there are 4 kinds of matters under the name of the Buddha, yeah. Batawi, and the detailed explanation, it will come later. Abo, Tejo, Vayo, and Jakku Soda, this is already familiar with you, yeah. So Jakku, I, yeah, Sota, Gana, Jiva, and Kaya. And Visaya or Gochara, Rupa or Wana, and Seta. So this one also since the third chapter, yeah. Third chapter, you have already know this one. But the Jakku Sota is since the first chapter, yeah. Jakku Vinyana, yeah. Seeing consciousness, yeah. You have already know this one. And this one is since from the third chapter, yeah, Rupa or Wana, but this term is new here. And Sada, Ganda, and Rasa, Potaba. So Potaba also, when I explain what is the Potaba, then you will know this one. You have already found out these three here. Patawi, Tejo, Vayu. And next one is a Bawa, 80 Bawa. And Pumbawa, 2, Haraya Watu, Jiwi Dendariya, and Gabalikara, Ahara. But Ahara, Ahara, also you can, if you know the Ahara, that's enough, yeah. But complete term for the this matter is Gabalikara Hara, very long, yeah. So comment if you find it difficult, then Ahara, that's enough, yeah, that's enough. And here too, Jivita, yeah, Jivitendriya or Jivita, that's it, yeah. Here, Haraya, and 80 power, Pumbawa, but you cannot make shorter one, yeah. And next is the Pracheda, yeah, Pracheda or Agasa, yeah. So this one, since the first chapter, Agasa Nanja Yadana, consciousness, first of the Arupa, yeah, immaterial sphere consciousness, yeah, Agasa, and Vinyati, Kaya, Vinyati, and Vachi Vinyati. Kaya, I think it's you can find out this term in the fifth chapter. Yeah, Kama. Yeah, Kaya, Kama, Vachi, Kama. So this one. Yeah, Vinyati, I think it is new, and Vachi, Vinyati. Vachi, it means Vachi Kama. It's a verbal action. Yeah, Kaya, Kama, bodily action. Next is Vikara, Rupasa, Lahuta, Rupasa, Muduta, Rupasa, Kamanyata. So where did you find this one, these Pali words? Where you can find them? In the second chapter. Yeah, the second chapter out of the 52 mental factors. Mental Chitasika. Yeah. There, Kayasa Lahuda, Chaitasa Lahuda. Yeah. So 52 Chitasika. Yeah. Kayasa Lahuda, Rupasa Lahuda. Sorry, Rupasa Lahuda, Chaitasa Lahuda. So sorry, Kayasa Lahuda, not Rupa. Kayasa Lahuda, Chaitasa Lahuda. So you can find it in the 52 Chitasika. Okay, but here is different. Yeah, when we learn about the detailed explanation of this each 28 matters, then we will continue talking about that. Rupasa Lahuta, Rupasa Muduta, Rupasa Kamanyata. And Kaya Vinyati, Vachi Vinyati. This is a repetition. Yeah, so that's why here's 5. So I made a color here. It's a blue color because we need to say something. Yeah. And the last one is Upachaya, Santati, Charata, Anicata. Okay, so we don't know what is the meaning of the 28 matters. So just letting you familiar with the 28 kinds of matter. So what is Buddha? Yeah. Before we go to the 28 matters, I should explain what is Nibbana. Yeah. So Nibbana Rupa. I think only after the detailed explanation, you may get something. Yeah. For the very new learners, they may have, oh, what is that? Yeah. What are they? But after finish, at least the first section, so then you will have some how to say that you may feel that is a very interesting. But at the moment, I think until now, for for the new learner, they may confuse, oh, what is that? So, okay, Nibbana Rupa. What is in the Nibbana Rupa? We translated concretely produced matter or real matter. It's very difficult to translate. Yeah, very difficult to translate. It cannot get the full meaning. Yeah, but even the Sayadaw Silananda, yeah, translated as is, yeah, concrete, and also in the manual, also the translate, yeah, like that, concretely produce matter. But don't worry, even though the only one word of the translation not enough, then if you learn details more about it, and then you will understand. You can guess, oh, this kind of matters are called the Nibbana. You will understand. I don't know how to say. I don't know. You get my point. After finish everything, then you will understand. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, I believe that. So at the moment, don't worry about. Yeah. So there are altogether 18 matters. All of the 18 rupas are directly produced by four causes of matter. So the program is, oh, what is the four causes of matter? You haven't learned that. Yeah. But at the moment, you have to take what is written here. Yeah. So Nibbana rupas, if the Nibbana rupas are directly produced by the four causes of matter, the rest 10 are not, will be the Anibbana rupa. Yeah. Anibbana rupa. So which are which are not produced by four causes of matter. So what you have to understand like this. So they can be, why they are real matter, why we call the real matter. They can be the objects of vipassana meditation. Yeah, vipassana meditation. So that one also one knowledge, one information. Yeah, why, how? There are a lot of questions. Yeah, for the new learner. Yeah, new learner. So, but we'll continue about the data. Yeah, but at the moment, okay. So you have to keep in mind, and what is called the Nibbana Rupa. Nibbana Rupa. So Nibbana Rupas are directly produced by the four causes karma, and also they can be the objects of the vipassana meditation. Just keep in mind, and why, how, this one you have to learn more about that. And they have their own existence and their own intrinsic nature. So without compare with the rest 10, is you may not understand. For example, here I will go here. So they can exist alone. No, this one also very difficult. Yeah, they have their own existence. It is said. Yeah, for example, Batawi. Yeah, so Batawi is a hardness or softness. This is one matter. So compared to the Akasa. So Akasa, what is Akasa? Akasa is the space between two matter. Yeah. So even if in our body, if we look at with the microscope, there are space. Yeah. Have you seen such a video? Yeah. And looking at the skin with a very big microscope. Have you seen that before? Yeah, in the YouTube, I saw that in YouTube. They look on the skin. It's a very very big microscope. So after looking at the beginning, it's a hands, but looking deeply, more deeply, go inside, and our body is like a universe. It's a small small, what is this? Small pieces, small particle inside. There is a space, So that's why maybe then I came to understand. Sometimes the Buddha said our body is called the loka. Yeah, loka means wall. Yeah, world. So when we say the world, five aggregates, also sometimes we call the loka. Yeah, loka, world. So when we look at the skin with a very big microscope, then there's a lot of space. So here, space is not like a earth element. When there is something or there is a matter, there is a space. Space cannot arise alone. Space is not a real matter, but other 18s are real matter. So when other one of the 18, but even the 18, I say the 18, that 18 too, they cannot exist alone. A grouping, I told you in the overview is anyway. Let me tell you 18. One of the 18, they can exist. They have their own existence, but Agasa is not like that. And also Kaya Vinyati, communicating phenomena, or Kaya bodily intimating phenomena. Yeah, bodily action. Yeah, bodily action, bodily intimating phenomena. It's a very difficult, yeah, to say. So this kind of body movement, body movement, gesture, hey, come, this kind of, So verbal intimating too, So they are not real matter compared to the other 18, So that's why so that's why it is said their own intrinsic nature. So Batawi, if we look at the Batawi has its own intrinsic nature, hardness or softness. So what is Akasa? Akasa, we cannot show where is Akasa. So Akasa, we have to say the space between two matters. Yeah. So it will be understood by comparing with the rest 10 rupas, which are called Anipana rupas. 10 Anipana rupas are not real matters like Nipana rupas. They are just attributes or modes of Nipana rupa. And after finish this, the name other terms or for the Nipana rupa, you will understand more. But I think we should continue about this later. So I hope you don't get a headache. So today, the first day, is just an introduction. You get some names, But don't worry. I believe after finish at least 28 detailed explanation of the 28 matters, you may get something. Okay, let's stop here for the day. When shall we meet?